It's been quite some time since I took this toy Mario Kart through a brushless system in it and, well, went for a drive. So I thought it's finally time to do another one. This one is is it Mario Kart 8, 7? I don't know. This one is the Mach 8. Bought it ages ago. Boasts a speed of 9 kilometers an hour, 5.6 miles an hour. We will have to verify that in a minute. What's funny, on the back it says high speed up to 5.6 miles an hour. I'm not sure you could class that as high speed. Anyway, same as the other one, body tilting action. Pretty cool when it's driving along when he's tilting left and right. This one's a little bit smaller, says it's 1/18 scale, officially licensed. Probably a good little toy for a kid, but I'm a big kid and I want to make it go faster. So you can see the size difference there is quite a bit smaller. Get your hands on the wheel. But he also tilts. Now, this one was proportional steering, which means the more you turn, the more this turns. So this was a little bit easier to convert with a normal servo. This one, because it's got that adjuster under there, tells me it's non-proportional, so it's literally going to be all or nothing. So it might be a little bit more difficult to sort out. Does have an open diff as well, which is good for stability. If it was all locked up, probably be good at drifting, but not running normally. Anyway, this thing's going to be so cool. Comes with this, well, cheap controller, and it has a little 3.2 volt battery, and so no wonder it's only going to do 5 miles an hour if it's only got 3.2 volts on it. Easy upgrade would be putting a 2-cell LiPo in, which is 7.4 volts, but a better upgrade is throwing a brushless motor in it. Anyway, let's verify that speed first of all. I got a feeling this is going to be 1-speed throttle as well. Let's check the steering. Yeah, look. I mean, it's pretty quick steering. We've just got 1 speed. Yeah. That's all we got. We'll sort you out, Mario. Don't you worry. Right, come on, Mario. Show us what you got. Are you ready? He's ready. He's off. Let's go slightly down here. We might beat that speed. Here he comes. Crash. Da 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 da. Oh, 7 miles an hour. We beat it. He's faster. So we beat the box speed, 7 miles an hour. I was going to suggest the goal of quadruple the speed, which would have been on the box 22.4. Anyway, now this thing does 7. We've just pushed it up to 28. Anyway, first thing I'm going to tackle is the motor and gearbox, because that's probably going to be the bit that takes the longest. The steering's going to be a bit of a pain. It's probably just going to need a bit of cutting and shutting, but getting a brushless motor and pinions to fit on there may cause a headache. So anyway, let's get this thing apart. So this is what we've got. That's the old electronics. We're definitely not going to need any of that. So steering there, motor and gears, not ideal. That's going to be probably, I don't know, might be a little bit fiddly. I'll work something out. And then this is the gearbox. Quite a nice design. This might not be as difficult as I thought. Looks like maybe a 230 size. Anyway, let's break this gearbox open, see what's in there. Usually one of the biggest problems with these is getting a pinion to fit on the motor. If it's a brass one that's like a push fit, you can sometimes heat them up and take them off, but sometimes they just don't, so you have to find another one. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's a push fit one. Just carefully remove the gears. There's the diff. Oh, is it not going to come off because the pinion's in there? I need my thinking cap. I'm going to try and do this really carefully at first. If anything, I can get this pinion hot enough and just push it through the plastic. That might be a better idea. There we go. Now I need to try and get this off. Can heat it right up, get it red hot, and see if we can slide it off. Come on now. Yes. That's what we wanted. Whoa, don't burn yourself. It's probably burnt through the carpet. Got a nice burn hole in my carpet now. So it's a 260, 230 motor. These things are just a bit gutless anyway. Now I just need to find a brushless one that the pinion's going to fit on and it's going to fit in the hole. So I found this little one. It's 7,200 kV. It's a 2430. Pretty much the same. The diameter of the shaft's the same. It's just we need to put the pinion on and get it at the right level, and then probably just Dremel off the top. And let's it go in this gearbox without any interference. And the first thing I'm going to try is just push it on in the vise, or at least get it straight. Well, that is pushing on there quite easy. Well, not too easy because you don't want it to slip. So now what I need to do is heat it up and try and slide it further down. I can also burn the melted carpet off it at the same time. So the reason I'm heating it up is because metal expands when you heat it up, and the pinion's brass and the motor shaft is probably some kind of alloy, like a steel. So the brass should expand first. I think so anyway. That's my theory. And I'm sticking to it. Try that. If it needs to be pushed down even more, we just repeat the process. I've cut that bit out so the cables pass through, but need to adapt it so it pushes down properly. I reckon just taking that material out in the middle should do it. Like a glove. I think we'll have clearance for our shaft. Let's put the gears back in and well, I need to make sure it all works. Together, it's all in and all together. I'm not sure if this is the ESC I'm going to use. It's quite big and chunky, but the moment of truth. I mean, it sounds rough because it's rolling around in there, but got some wheel speed now. Ready? Oh, it's going to be so fast. Right then, so the gearbox is in. And I managed to get a little bit of cutting and shutting, as you can see there. That is a 2-in-1 receiver and brushless ESC out of an FTX Tracer. Managed to squeeze the wires around there, and it's all fit in there. Popped out the side there is the Dean's connector and the power button. I'm happy with that. That's gone in there quite well. So I removed, that's the steering motor. This is like proper old sort of tech, this. A lot more complicated than a servo. Removed all that and the gear in. It left me a bit of space under there. I chopped it about. It was quite hard to get in there. Made a right mess. And now I've stuck a servo. Trimmed the one of the tabs off the servo there, and a bit of hot glue and just a bit of like normal glue. Bit of foam either side. Probably leave it for a few hours, but that should stay there. And then the steering's operated by this arm, so I'm thinking if I just put a normal servo horn on there, trim that down, fix it to that, and we should have steering. Hopefully anyway. And then the last thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut a hole in that battery box so that when that's mounted on there, I might be able to find a slightly smaller battery. But we'll work on that. I don't want it to look too messy. I don't want anything on the outside. The same as this one. You can't see anything on this one. Try and keep it all neatly tucked away. So anyway, you'll see it when it's finished. Well, after much cutting, gluing, taping, more cutting, more gluing, more taping, we are ready for a quick test. Still got to put a few bits of trim on, cut this down. I'm going to stick that back in there. And I've had to actually cut quite a bit at the bottom off to get the battery in, but that is the mechanism that made him move when you turned. Unfortunately, I've had to sacrifice that because of getting the battery and everything in there. It just wouldn't fit. But because he's loose in there anyway, when it's driving, he's going to move about. Steering, proportional now, look. Right, come on, Mario. Oh, yes. Oh, so much better. Oh, he's got loads of acceleration. Oh, that drives really well. It's got loads of steering. Oh, man, this is so cool. Right, let's go and see how fast he is. One more launch. It's a nice day earlier. It's cold and windy now. Right, Mario, get your hands on the wheel. We don't want any showboating just yet. You've got an important job to do now. Let's get him going straight. It's hard to judge inside. I mean, it looks fast, but when you're out here in a big open space, it might not be as quick as you think. I'm hoping for 20. I think, oh, I just lost all my satellites. Blame Elon Musk. There they are. There we go. Yeah, I think he's got 20 in him, you know. I'm going downhill to get the most I can out of it. Right, here he comes, slowly in. Uh-oh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's full throttle. Ah! Don't, oh, smash. He's flying, he's like got a star. Behind the bump. Full throttle. Ah, Mario! Oops. Oh, that's lucky. It could have gone down there. Let's see how fast we got so far. Oh, 25. Yes. Still got his hands on the wheel as well. Good. Come on, come on. Full throttle. Oh! Whoa, he's gone overboard. Was that faster? Oh no, it wasn't. Oh. Oh. Get your hands on that steering wheel. Full throttle. Yes. No. Oh, smacked his head then. I think that was faster. Oh, still 25. He's tough anyway. He's certainly holding up to this abuse. One more go then, I'm going to take him for a run on the dirt over there. It keeps cutting out. Definitely keeps cutting out. If this thing had suspension, it'd be awesome. It's a little bit bumpy. Guys. I've just had a great idea. That was good fun, definitely needs a suspension. And these wheels are rock hard, so yeah, not great. However, I was scratching my head thinking of what I could do, and I took one of the wheels off, had to break it off because I think it's just like glued and fixed in there. Anyway, couldn't really do much with that. And I ended up with this piece. So I got a foam wheel, and my first thought, it's not a perfect fit, so I thought I could put some tape around there so it slots in there, glue it, got myself some foam wheels, and I looked at that, I thought, it just doesn't look nice like that, does it? Then, light bulb moment, I got an old foam that's no good anymore. I drilled out the middle to about 10 mil. That will slot in that way, so it's keeping it central in there. It looks way better because it's still got the right look about it, and it clears on there. We got some foams. Yes, because although we did quadruple that 5.6 mile an hour speed, we haven't quite quadrupled the 7 mile an hour we got. So for the second time, let's go. So unfortunately, I couldn't do the front wheels because they're mounted differently. But anyway, wide foam rear wheels, spoiler, and one final thing that's probably going to make all the difference. He's got a turb ski. Yeah, brother. Well, here we go. This is it. The time to shine. Are those foams going to make a difference? Let's go. Ah, what was that? Rolled by the world's smallest stone. We can't risk this. Need a clean run, a clean run. I think that's probably worse than no grip. There's no suspension. Here we go. Yes, the tyres worked. It does keep cutting out though. I think the gears are jamming. At least we know the tyres have worked. That was full throttle. Didn't look that fast though. Oh, 24. I don't think we're gonna do it. No, it's locking up. Ah. Oh, wow, spoilers off. I held it then for a bit longer. Oh, nearly 27. I'm going to go without the wing. We'll go and get that in a minute. Wow, he didn't need that downforce because that was full throttle again. Come on. Oh, 27 again. Come on. Yes, there it is, 28 miles an hour. Oh, he just smashed another mile an hour in there. 29 mile an hour. That turbo definitely made a difference. I am so happy that not only did we smash the box speed, we also more than quadrupled the actual speed. And if my calculations are correct, 5.6 mile an hour, which was the box speed, times 5 is 28. This done 29, over 5 times the box speed. Yes, Mario.